Thank you everyone for your responses to our self-care activity to open up our lesson. We are just going to go move right on through, okay? So our next activity is our warm-up, which is going to be a Padlet activity, all right? So go ahead and get your Chromebooks or your tablets ready, and we are going to have this CHQ in the back of our minds as we go throughout our lesson and our activities, okay? So go ahead and take time to read that. Have reforms had a significant impact on the problems in American society? So think about that as you guys are going through this lesson, all right? Okay, so can somebody or a few people share with me what you guys think it means when somebody says social reform? Thank you, Madison. Can I get a few more people? Let's say one more person. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you, Josiah. Yeah, great. Those are great answers. And thank you guys so much for sharing. So I think social reform can have multiple perspectives, and it can mean different things to different people and what they're fighting for. But ultimately, it's a group of people that are working to change systems in place that they don't feel are fair for everybody. So their common goal is to change these systems so that it's better for everybody. And those systems can be political, they can be social norms, things that they don't feel treat everybody equally, and they're trying to change that. Okay, so for our warm up, you guys are going to go follow this link to Padlet, and I'm going to share this link with you guys in the chat box. And you're going to find a visual representation that reflects a social injustice movement that you might be familiar with. Okay, so social reform and social injustice movements are the same thing. I feel like social injustice movements are just a term that are more modern. It's what they're referred to today. And then you're going to share in the Padlet, and you don't have to write a brief explanation. You can, if you want, just title it or something. But we are going to discuss a couple of the pictures that you guys chose. Okay. So let's go ahead and follow me to Padlet. And this is going to be your guys's, this is what you guys are going to be doing pretty much. I put a couple of examples here for you. And ultimately, you guys are going to find a picture that represents a movement that you guys have heard of, you guys have seen on Facebook or Instagram. I don't know if anybody here uses Facebook anymore. I do, but uh, you can find it on Instagram, on your social media, the news. You may even have seen people standing on the corner protesting. Well, what are these people protesting? Okay, so you're going to find one of those movements, and you're just going to share a picture that you feel represents that. Okay, and this is how you are going to do it. You're going to push this little check mark, or sorry, not check mark, plus sign, and it's going to open up this whole thing here, and you have a choice of how you want to upload your picture. Okay, and this is for links. I would really prefer a picture, which means you would either have to search Google, or you download it to your computer and then upload it to Padlet. Okay, and then when you guys are finding your sources, just remember the credibility of it, okay? Where is this picture coming from? The website, think about it. Think about the credibility. If you guys find like a rock music movement from like a radio station, it could be a movement, but it's not really a social movement, okay? So let's think more in depth with this, how people are actually affected by it, okay? And what the end goal is for it. So here we have a living wage movement, which means that people want to raise minimum wage, okay? And in California, it was just raised to $15. And a lot of people still don't think that's a lot to make a living off of. People are supporting families from this money, okay? So let's think about their end goal. All right, so I'm going to give you some time, and you are going to come back and find a picture, okay? I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes. Let me know if you guys are going to need more. And then when you guys come back, we're going to choose a couple of the pictures, and the people who picked them are going to explain why they chose that certain picture. All right?